Race number 2 today is the first leg of our bipod out at Fairview. It is a Pinnacle Stakes and they are racing over 2,000 metres. We do have Nino Podesta on the line. We'll be chatting to him shortly. In the meantime, number 2, Electric Gold, that does have blinkers on. Small field to start off the PA, just the 7 runners. And number 1, Zatara Magic, is your current favourite at 16-10. Gavin Smith and Craig Zaki. 27-10 is the 4, Global Alley, Alan Creef, Richard Fourie. 4.59 to number 6, Mblabeni, and then it's 6-1 about number 7, Gimme More Time. Chase takes the ride here for Justin Snaith. Firstly, good day to you, Nino, and how are we going to play the first leg of the bipod?
Good morning, Lal, and first of all, just wishing all our followers a wonderful Easter and to be safe on the roads if they're traveling. Race 2, the first leg of the bipod, Lal, I'm going 1 and 2. I do believe that Zatara Magic, she's a relentless front runner, and under the conditions of this race, if you look, there's only a 4 kilo swing between top weight and bottom weight. I think it favours her, but have a look at Electric Gold. She ran second to Attica Finch, and she also beat Good Counsel. I believe the last run was a bit too far. Back over the 2,000, she could cause the upset. So I'm going 1 and 2 in the bipod. But after that, have a look at Global Alley and the Justin Snaith Raider if people want to go wider.
Yeah, well said there. Number 2, Electric Gold. If Electric Gold brought his form here, he'd romp home here. 1 3/4 lengths behind Porto Manzano. As you've said, he's very talented on his day. So the bipod in race 2, Nino's going 1 and 2 by 1 and 7, by 1 and 4 by Banker 8, by 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, by 1, 2, 7, 12, 192 Rand to spend. Get those bets on race number 2 at 12.40. Race number 3 is a conditions plate. It is the first leg of our PA this afternoon. 2,000 metres being the trip. 9 runners, now 8 carded because number 6, Woodland Glade, is a scratching. Number 1, Lady Silvano, 11-10. The 7, Essential, is a 28-10. 5-1, the 2, Flight Display. And it is 10-1, 3, Gideon's Daughter. 14-1, and Better Bar Those. So just the 8 runners. 2,000 metres. The first thing that I noticed here, was that run behind Gideon's Daughter, where a horse like Essential really is well in here with a horse like Lady Silvano. So how are we playing the PA here?
We're going 1 and 7. Absolutely correct. If you look at that run behind Gideon's Daughter, she was beaten 0.2 of a length. She's 7 kilos better off with Gideon's Daughter. And even though Lady Silvano, this is a class package in the race. Make no mistake about that. But she's got to give 9 kilos to Essential. So I'll make it a 2-horse race. Flight Display has done nothing wrong, but I just think she's taken on a bit weaker than what she meets today. So for me, I think it's between 1 and 7, and that's the 2 horses that I'm concentrating on.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. You're taking the class and the weight, and you're putting, you'll put those two, your first 2 selections. But in the PA, you're banking the 1, Lady Silvano, because she just seems to be full of class. By 1 and 4, by Banker 8, by 4, 7, 8, by 1, 2, 7, 12, Banker 5, and then 1, 2, and 5. 72 Rand for that first leg of the PA. As Nino says, you can take the 7 in here as well, and then it'll be 144 Rand. Race 3, 13.50. Race number 4 is an open maiden. They're racing over 1,900 metres. This is the first leg of our pick 6 this afternoon. There's just a 1 change here at the moment. Tongue tie on number 8, Top Dollar. Now, obviously, we know, tread carefully in open maidens. The betting has number 1, Heemstede, I think it's pronounced, 17-10. 27-10, number 4, Prolific Star, both on local debut, these two. 3, Global Reef, 9-2. It's 5-1 the price about the 11, Duchess d'Orange, and then it's 20-1 and Better Bar Those. So just looking at this, while I was waiting for Nino to come on here. Nino, race number 4, are we going with the locals or are we going with the recently arrived down in Fairview? This actually looks a bit tricky to me.
Yeah, it's an open maiden, but the relocatees bring the best form into this race. This Cape Town form of number 1, Hemstede, is very strong, Lyle. She ran behind Beer with the boys who, after breaking the maiden and ran 2 seconds. I think the last one was just on Wednesday. She ran second, I forget to. So that form line is strong. Audebell, 5 lengths behind Waterville, who I think is now a 3-time winner already, is very strong. And then you got the 4 prolific Star that ran only 7 lengths behind Immediate Edge. And we all know how good Immediate Edge is. So I think those 2 bring the best form in. I've gone only those 2 in all my bets. But it is an open maiden. So for those who want to play wider, have a look at some of the horses down at the bottom of the weights, like number 10, Welsh Starlet, and number 11, Duchess the Orange, and Global Reef could possibly the next best. But I think 1 and 4, we should be okay.
Right, thanks, Nino. That's why we're here. Give our opinion, and we've got to take a stance. 1 and 4 for Nino in leg 1. Banker 8, leg 2. Then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Leg 4, 1, 2, 7, 12. Leg 5, banker 5 again. And the final leg, Nino's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cost 576 Rand, and that does start in race 4 at 13.50. Race number 5 is a maiden plate. They're racing over the mile, 1,600 meters. Jackpot 1 starts here. 1 equipment change. Number 6, Master in Color. Tongue tie goes on. Now, betting number 8, Golden Grey, showing 13 to 10 on local debut for Alan Krief. Number 1, American Matador, 26 to 10. Craig Zaki and the Smith combination. It's number 2, Henry's Edge, who's trading at 28 to 10, and then it's 16 to 1 and better bar those. So very strong at the top 3, and according to the betting, there are only 3 that can win this race. So my first question to Nino is going to be, Nino, it's not the strongest race I've ever seen. Is the betting right there? 1, 2, and 8 to fight this out?
Yes, Lyle, and this is where my best bet on the card comes up. Now, 13 to 10 on Golden Grey, I still think it's value. It was 2 to 1. I got I put on a bet during the week at 2 to 1. So I can't see this horse getting beat. Have a look at that form line behind 006. There was a horse called Gold Dust that ran behind 006 and came out to win on Monday at Kenilworth. And also a horse called Green Planet that ran behind 006 that came to win on Wednesday at Kenilworth. This is very, very strong form lines. And I'm very strong on number 8, Golden Grey. I think it will win. And that's my best bet on the card. And I'm banking that in all my bets.
Well, we love it. Thank you. 13 to 10, the current price. A win bet for Nino. And here's the jackpot. Banker the 8, Golden Grey, Alan Krief, Richard Fourie, strong form lines arriving in Fairview. Banker the 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 1, 2, 7, 12. Banker 5 in that final leg. And the cost there at just 36 Rand if you take Nino's jackpot in race number 5 at 14.25. Race number 6 is a merit rated 80. They're racing over 1,400 meters. And the scratching here is number 10, a Room for Maneuver. Number 10 is a scratching. Number 3, Pyromaniac, has the Elamite bar shoes in front and Elamites behind. Betting, number 7, Final Try, 5 to 2. Right behind it, 26 to 10, is number 8, Uguguletu. It's 13 to 2, the 4, American Dream. Pyromaniac, number 3, and number 5, Cheer For Me, are both 9 to 1. 14 to 1 and better bar those. Right, so race number 6, 1,400. Nino, I looked at Final Try while we were waiting there, and obviously run behind Pistol Pete, Great Tricks, etc. Are you expecting a big run here, or are there more to play?
Lyle, I agree with you. Those are the 2 runs that catch your eye, the runs behind Pistol Pete and then the run behind Getterix. But then she struggled, and she won a weak maiden when she beat Highveld Storm. and then ran the shocker beyond, coming in hot. I don't know what to make of this horse. We know that Alan gets him right, so you've got to respect it. I'm just a little bit wary. I want to see it, how she goes today, but I'm not going to leave her out of the bets. I find this a very trappy race. I like Guguletu. I thought she won a very good race over course and distance. American Dream has good form, but all his wins have come on the poly. So if he can bring that poly form to the turf, I think he's a massive runner. I don't like this race. I've gone every horse, and I think I made a mistake by leaving out number 11. I actually wanted to take the field in here, so please add in number 11. Don't leave one horse out. I find this a trappy race. Even a horse like Makachev can cause an upset.
Good point, chap. Yeah, if you look past the 7, it does look open, and that's what Nino's done. All of them, 1 through 9, the 10 is a scratching. Please add in number 11. By 1, 2, 7, 12. By banker 5. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 288 Rand, and your fate revolves around the 5 there in leg 3. So that race is number 6, and it's off at 1500, the merit rated 80 handicap. Race number 7, merit rated 94 handicap. They're racing over 1400 meters, and there are 12 runners carded. Number 2, Golden Peace, 3-1 on local debut after that 138-day rest. The 12, Cheeky Laddie, 3.75-1. 7, Brendan James, trading 6-1. The 8, Abound, who's in such good form, at 15-2. 8-1, the 11, Dinelli, and then it's the 9, King's Ransom, showing at 10-1. 12-1 and better bar those. So open as far as the betting is concerned, how are we going to play race 7?
Lyle, race 7, we're going to go with 1, 2, 7, and 12. But I also respect number 8 for those are going a wider, probably add a bound. But Golden Peace, if she comes to Fairview today in good nick, on that run behind Gladiatorian, she should beat this field. But she also has pulled a very tricky draw at 12. It's not such a concern for me, bad draws at Fairview. No, it's got 1,000 meters straight. It's got Richard up. You'll overcome that. It's just that she's been rested, and I don't know the fitness level. So for that reason, I've added number 12, Cheeky Lady, who I think should have the beating of Brendan James on the last run. He pulls a much better draw, and he's, I think, 1.5 kilos better off. But Brendan James, I hear, is very well. He could pop up. And then my outsider of my lurker in the race is number 1, Slings and Arrow. Ignore that last run on the poly. He's back over the 1400 on the turf where he won his penultimate start. So 1, 2, 7, and 12 for me.
Right, 1, 2, 7, 12, as Nino said, if number 2 bought his real form here, 5 lengths behind Flagman, giving Flagman weight. But we're going to play that trifecta box, Jeff, and 1, 2, 7, 12, value bet Slings and Arrows for Nino. The cost there, 24 Rand. Race number 7 gets underway at 15:35. Race number 8, the East Cape Nursery listed event over the 1200 meters. We'll be excited to watch this race later in the day. Number 7, Hot Sauce, is the scratching. I think she saw her stablemate and decided not to run because she can't beat her, surely. But jokes aside, number 7 is a scratching. Betting, number 5, Direct Hit, 2-10. 9.5-1, number 6, Fiery Countess. 12-1, 1, King Prawn. 16-1, number 8, and then it's 28-1 and better bar those. Now, Nino, you and I have been in the game a long time. We do not use racing certainty. We do not say can't be beaten. So I'm not going to say that, but goodness gracious, Direct Hit brings extremely strong form in.
Lyle, I'm not even going to talk about this race because I'm sure the punters out there, they don't need me and you or
they
even to tell them who's going to win this race. What I would suggest is maybe try and catch Traffic and Coquette multiple times, because I can only see Fiery Countess, Instaworthy and King Prawn running behind the Direct Hit. And Banker with 3 horses in a Traffic and Coquette ran. try and catch that as many times as you can.
All right, we like it, and the punters know what they're doing, and that's exactly your point. So the double here, Banker 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 80 Rand. And as Nino said, you can also take a trifecta quartet in race 8, bankering the 5 and taking those few horses that he mentioned there. Not too many can give this horse trouble. Let's hope we can catch that quartet a few times. Race number 8, that gets underway at 16:10. This is one I'm looking forward to. Race number 9, Pinnacle Stakes, fillies and mares, 1,200 meters to end off the card. There's one equipping change at the moment, number 10, Where's the Party? Tongue Tie Goes On. The best weighted horse is the current favourite, number 1, 3 Rocks at 28-10. 5-1 about the inform number 2 here, the daughter of Denon Platina. 4, Red Sash, 6-1. You can get 8-1 about number 3, Gimmy's Lassie. 5, Lovegrass, 9-1, and number 6, Montelena, is trading at 10-1. So again here, the 3 horse is the 3 Rocks is the best weighted, but it doesn't look quite that straightforward, does it?
No, he's cost me so much money already that I've actually given up on him. But today is a day that he'll probably pop up. It's his best course and distance. Richard sticks with the horse. He's loyal to the horse. I think he'll run a massive run today. I'm still in the camp of number 2, Go Check With Love. I think at 5-1 could be a nice bet. If you look at the Red Sash on the couple of runs back when the Red Sash beat Go Check With Love, there's a big weight swing. I can't see Red Sash beating Go Check With Love. And the other point I want to make is that I think Alan Greef has got this race sewn up. I think he's got 5 runners. I think he'll win it, probably with Go Check With Love to beat 3 Rocks. But look out for number 5, Lovegrass as well. She's back on the turf, and she could run another big race today. But I think Alan will win this race.
Thank you, Nino. Exacta boxed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 56 Rand. Alan Greef should end off for the winner here in race number 9. And the time to jot down is 16:45.